Welcome to Billionize. Today, I want to talk to you about a common misconception about becoming wealthy. Many people believe that the only way to increase your wealth is to climb the corporate ladder, but that is not the case. I'm going to show you why. For most of us watching YouTube videos these days, we grew up being taught that good grades were very important and that they were linearly correlated with the amount of money that you were going to make. But that's not entirely true. Let me give you an example. In 2021, the average worker at Coca-Cola made between $30,000 and $180,000 a year. This includes people working at the factories, drivers, and even those working in the headquarters. Now, if you were to climb the corporate ladder at Coca-Cola, you could work your way up to maybe $50,000 to $70,000 if you're in the headquarters. But if you want to make more than that, you have to move away from just being a worker and become what I call a thinker. Thinkers are typically your C-level executives. These are not people who are working in the company, they are working on the company. In 2021, the CEO of Coca-Cola made $24.8 million. He didn't make that money by bottling up Coca-Colas every day, he made it by thinking about how to grow the company, the direction to take the company, and leading it. The difference here is when the CEO makes this money, it's not all cash in his pocket, it's part cash and part equity, meaning some stock in the company. This is where climbing the corporate ladder ends for 95 to 98% of people. You have another percent or so of people that make it up to the C-level executive, and very few of those people. But then if you look outside of the corporate ladder, you have the wealthy. In 2021, Warren Buffett, who is an owner of Coca-Cola, made over $700 million in dividends. He didn't have to go to work at Coca-Cola every day to make that money. He got it because he just owned the company and got the profits from it. The point is, the thinkers, the C-level executives have a duty to increase the stock price, but that doesn't benefit the workers unless they own stock in the company. The thinkers are working to increase the wealth of the owners, not the workers or the customers. So, climbing the corporate ladder may not be the best way to increase your wealth. Instead, you should look outside of the traditional ways of making money and find ways to own a piece of the company. That's how you'll truly become wealthy. In this video, I want to talk about how to do that. You don't have to be a C-level executive or have a high-paying job to own a piece of a company. There are many ways to invest in companies and become a shareholder. One way is through stock market investments, where you can buy shares of a company and own a piece of it. Another way is through real estate investment trusts, REITs, where you can invest in a portfolio of properties and receive a share of the income generated by those properties. Another way to own a piece of a company is through crowdfunding. Crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter and GoFundMe allow you to invest in startups and small businesses in exchange for equity or rewards. However, before you invest, it's important to do your research and know the risks involved. Investing in the stock market can be risky, and it's important to diversify your portfolio and not put all your money into one stock or industry. Another way to own a piece of a company is through private equity investments. Private equity firms raise money from investors and use it to buy controlling stakes in companies. These investments are typically only available to accredited investors, but they can offer higher returns than traditional stock market investments. Another way to own a piece of a company is through business ownership. Starting your own business or buying an existing one can give you ownership in a company and the potential for significant returns. However, this route also comes with greater risk and a higher level of personal involvement. No matter which route you choose, it's important to remember that investing and owning a piece of a company takes time and effort. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but with the right strategy and mindset, it can be a powerful way to increase your wealth and financial independence. So, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Remember to stay informed, diversify your investments and most importantly, always do your own research before investing. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe to Billionize for more financial tips and insights.